I'm Mark Cady, and if you're road tripping in downtown Burnsville and you ask somebody, where should I eat? They're going to point you right here. We're at Blind Squirrel Brewery Outpost right here in downtown Burnsville, along with owner-proprietor Will Young, and this place is hopping. You've been here about what, about a month now?
About a month now, yeah.
And you call this the Outpost. Why do you call it the Outpost?
It's a great question. We call it the Outpost because our story didn't start here. Our story started over in Plumtree, North Carolina, when my family purchased a property over 20 years ago, and it evolved into a resort property featuring lodging, tubing, zip lines, cabins, disc golf courses. We have 2 disc golf courses, and of course a brewery and winery operations. The winery operations feature more of the hard cider, where we utilize apples from the orchard at Outpost, where the brewery is producing all of our craft beers that are sold over in Plumtree, distributed across the state of North Carolina, and of course featured here in downtown Burnsville at our Outpost.
Well, you mentioned how the orchards sort of produce things like, for example, the cider here. How do you incorporate some of that other stuff into your menu items here?
Sure. I mean, that's another great question. We try to take our beer and use it in as many of the dishes as we can. Our beer cheese features our blonde ale. The beer cheese goes into our tachos menu, our nachos menu. We also use it as a soup sometimes. We use our Belgian triple in our homemade pizza dough. We also try to work with other local area producers, such as Defiant Whiskey over in Bostic or Golden Valley, and we use their oak spirals in our Scotch ale, or up at the orchard at Outpost, we use their apples for our hard cider. So any chance that we get to incorporate a local ingredient, such as ingredients from our farm, where we have a working orchard, 3 greenhouses, a huge vegetable garden, our trout farms, any of those things that we can grab locally and use in our menu, we do. We don't always have the opportunity to do that, but when we do, such as a local mushroom grower this week brought us 25 pounds of shiitake mushrooms. So today on this beautiful Supreme Pizza here, we have some local shiitakes that were sauteed with some butter, a little Worcestershire, salt and pepper, and then brought to your pizza right here. So I think it's a great menu that utilizes as many of our ingredients and local ingredients as we can.
It is the hot spot to eat when you're in downtown Burnsville. Blind Squirrel Brewery Outpost. I tell you what, they've been here about a month. I think they're going to be here quite a while. Check out all of our road tripping adventures for this week in Yancey and Mitchell County online at the road tripping link at WLOS.com, right there under the community tab. This food is not going to be here very much longer. Road tripping in downtown Burnsville. I'm Mark Cady.